Hello again to this new tutorial. Today I will cover some functions in Power BI. So those functions can help us to making some classification. So today I will show you how we can use if and switch in Power BI. So let's start in with our data that we have here in financial. To do that, we need to creating some measures to help us to creating this if and switch functions. So let's try to create in our measure here is the measure of sales. Well, so let's call it this measure sales equal to sum of sales that we have in our data. So this is our first measure sales. Let's create another one of profit. Why I need to create in both of those measures? Because I want to create in a KPI, key performance index. Okay, based on this KPI, we can create in some our classification using this if or switch function. Well, it's profit. So profit is equal to sum of profit that we have. So let's create in another measure called KPI, key performance index. It's our KPI to tracking and see how the sales and the profit is progressed. I want just to using these sales divided by the profit. Okay. Here, so see that using a table that it will be more clear. This drag in the product. Also, I need the sales and I need also the profit and the KPI. So let's zoom in that and make it more clear. So as you see with me here in our data, so based on this product, we have sales of each of this product here and the total profit. And here creating an index as I tell you before to tracking our sales and the profit how it is. If the profit is more, that means we have a good sales. Or if the sales is good, that means we can get a good profit. Here is the sales and the profit has a strong relationship. Well, if we apply some techniques like linear regression, something like that, we need to study the relationship exists between two these component or these variables that we have, profit and sales. And here we have good relationship. If the sales is increased, I mean also the profit will be increased. Or we can study also the causation relationship. I mean what is the cause exists between the profit and sales. Anyway, here it's starting by the first function, sorry, that we have here is if for conditions is the same that we have in Excel. We specify some conditions to return the value that we want. This call it here category A is equal to if function here. What we need here, I want to using this KPI. If this KPI is, for example, this is less or equal to 6.5 or so it's Yeah. So let's take in this value. If the KPI is less or equal to 6.5 at this time, we need to return some expression here. I mean, we have good level of sales and profit. It's a good level. Okay. Here we have the ability to call what we call, sorry, the nested functions. I mean, inside of some functions we apply the same functions. It's a recursive algorithms. Well, here also we have to do the same things. We can call it again these functions of if, and also apply this KPI. At this time is equal to 7.5. Again, at this time we have this expression of medium level. Okay, medium level. Else, if we don't have any, both of these conditions is verified, at this time we can return some expression, it's out. Okay, so let's close this parentheses here, and if we lie in this category, where is it here? The category here, there is here, and if we drag it, you see it here. So we have this expression. So if we go to check in our condition that we make, we have here 6.31. Here we have 6.5. That means this value is inside or included here in this condition. For this reason, we return this expression of good level. If you go also for here, we have 7.56. So this value is out of here, is more than 7.5. For this reason, we return this expression of out of range of these conditions that we create. Here, I creating this example just for education purpose, okay? Also, here we have the medium level. If we go to check in our value here and compare it to what we have here in our conditions, we get the same thing. We have 7.28. Here, this value is included. For this reason, we return this medium level. So here, this is the first method, okay? Is a nested function, if inside of if, but also we have the ability to use in another function, or the alternative of this is switch function. So we'll to using this switch function. So we go again to this new measure here, and we create in a variable. We call it cut switch is equal to switch function. Well, here. So we have switch, as we see, we call it inside of this true function. Okay, like a loop, we click Alt and to return to sign. So let's make it this clear. So we have comma here, sorry, and we go. Well, we have KPI, so we apply again this index that we have. If the KPI is less or equal to 6, this time return to me this message of, yeah, it's good. Good level. We have good level. Okay. And if KPI again, because we switch between the conditions that we have here inside of this function of switch. For this reason, it's called a switch. We have a lot of case and we try to check the condition each time based on our data that we have. Here, if we have this KPI is less than 7, for example, so here you have this expression of medium level, for example, or medium sales or medium profit. Let's call it medium profit or medium, just medium, okay? And here we need a comma. Here also we need a comma. And here actually return to the line. And if KPI is this solid wall, for example, 7.4, okay, also, so also medium, okay, and we need a comma here. This return to line. You have KPI again. So here in this switch, we kind of creating a lot of conditions based on this data that we have here. For example, we need the domain knowledge before trying to building any before trying to build in any switch function like this. Because we try to categorize our product or sell or profit or whatever, and we need the domain knowledge before trying to do this. Okay, but here in our case, we do this just for education purposes, as I tell you before. Well, this creating again, the last one here may be just to make all this here think is more clear and not this video be long, okay? And well, the last one here, if we this KPI is equal is less or equal to 8 at this time, we need out also here is a expression just to begin these things is and well we press enter and we go here to see the catch switch that we're creating, and let's drag and make it in our table, and here we see what we have. So here if we go, we have the medium, and we go to checking this KPI or this value of the KPI that we have here. In this case we have 6.31, and we go here is a medium, okay? If we go to here medium, if we compare this the value of 7 and 6.31, maybe here is more. That means this value is included the range was verified this condition of 7. For this we will return this value of medium, okay? Sorry, here it will be medium. Yeah, medium also here. Sorry, creating this fastly just to win in the time. That's why. Well, as I told before, we go also here for this out because this 7.4 is less than 7.5. For the reason it's out of this range or out of this condition that we have here. For this reason we send this value here to this other condition, it's out. Okay. Well, I hope that's clear for you all. Okay. And I creating this because it's necessary to have it. We facing some scenarios, we try to create in our measures, okay, to compare, to check, to track the data that we have. For this reason, we need to know the switch function is important, and also for if conditions. Okay, so see you again in the next tutorial. Happy learning again. Bye bye and happy learning.